Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5. One Robot Master left to go, and that's Waveman. Waveman, who looks like kind of a cross between a pirate and like a come from Atlantis or something. Anyway, this first section doesn't have any enemies, but it does have obstacles. These steam vents, if you look at the cracks in the ground, steam will come out when you approach it. Try and approach it when the ball and chain are vertical, because that'll give you time to get out of the way of it. And I didn't do a good job of that, did I? It's difficult to get by both the steam. Oh, and I missed that too. It's difficult to get by both the steam and the ball and chains. If you manage to get up to that top pipe, whatever this is, the vent, I guess, you can get that one up. But we're already at max lives, so I'm not too terribly sad that I missed out on it. This section is not, as you can see, I mean, the steam vents are not as nearly as hard to deal with once the, what do you call them? Once the ball and chains are gone. And this section might look familiar to those of you who've played Mega Man 9. This is almost a direct copy of the bubble section from Mega Man 9 from Splash Room stage, or the bubble part is the copy of this part from Mega Man 5, I should say, because Mega Man 5 came way before Mega Man 9 did. And here's a gimmick that is new, we haven't seen before. We get to ride on this water bike, and that replaces Rush Marine. We don't get Rush Marine from now on, which I'm fine with, because Rush Marine kind of sucked. But this is a neat little section that they added. We get to just ride on a little water ski thing. And here's the mini boss of the level. He's not too hard to deal with, except I mistimed my jump there. When he's far away, it's easier to deal with, and I jumped too soon again. So now at this point you need to be careful, because another one of the letters is coming up, and it's very easy to miss. If there's any letter in the game that I'm going to miss, it's going to be this one, because it's really hard to get with all the stuff that's going on. These Sniper Joes are riding their own set of bikes. If you get hit by one of these fish, it's going to be almost impossible to grab that. Eat! Oh, and I missed it. I knew it. So we'll have to go back and pick that up after the stage is over, which sucks. But whatever. Alright. But after the water bike section, we're here in, and there's a little example of what Charge Kick does, which I forgot I shouldn't have done that while it was, oh boy, well, it was equipped because I lost, ow! Okay, I'm gonna just take a death here because Waveman's a bit tricky to deal with. Okay, let's... the good thing about using the Anniversary Collection is you have hotkeys you can use to switch weapons. And that's how it works. You slide into them. If you're careful about it, you can slide through them. There we go. But yeah, it's tricky to use. And more often than not, you'll end up taking damage from things you slid into. So, by defeating Waveman, we get the water wave attack, which is It travels along the ground, but it keeps going until it hits something. So it's actually pretty good for ground-based enemies, but useless against air type or enemies that are above ground because it doesn't go above ground. You can't even shoot it while jumping. But yeah, Proto Man is next, but let's go ahead and try to get that E again. As you can see, we can go back inside the stages, not a big deal. Oh gosh. There we go, trigger that. Go through. That was probably bad timing. No, that was alright. And now we can show off what happens if you go through this one. You can just grab the one up. So I guess I could just cut to this section, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep talking. Because why not? You can watch the whole thing. It's not gonna take that long to get back to where we were. Or where the E was. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Well, okay, let's try that again. This is much harder than the bubble section in Splash Woman stage, because in Splash Woman stage you had the extra benefit of the underwater physics to improve your jumping. Here we've got normal jump physics and more spikes to deal with. Splash Woman stage tried to I don't know what the word I'm looking for. They're trying to compensate for that by adding enemies that get in your way, but I would say it's still much easier than the Mega Man 5 version of the bubble puzzle. That. Okay, so mini boss time. This shouldn't take too long. Assuming I can keep my jumping at the right time. Okay, good. And I didn't mention it before, but you have to hit it exactly on that little square, green square area on its forehead. Everything else is invulnerable. So that's why you can't just wail away on it while it's rising out of the water. So let's see. I think it's coming up right now. Yes, got it. Okay, good. So that's the E, and as soon as we get off the bike, we'll see what that does. And I'll just go ahead and show it off right now since we have that extra time. We get Beat, and Beat will launch himself after enemies and attack them. So, but again, you have to go through all 8 stages and pick up all 8 letters before you can use them. So it's kind of limited in its use. You know, you have to wait until the end of the game before you can even use it. But he's pretty cool, and he will have his uses, and he will have his time to shine later on in Let's Play Mega Man 5. I'll see you then.